8-step energy audit. Every leader must do. Most leaders walk into the day without ever checking the most important variable they carry into every meeting, every conversation, and every decision: their energy. They review numbers. They review pipelines. They review schedules. But they do not review themselves. A daily energy audit solves this. The energy audit is the internal check that separates reactive leaders from intentional leaders. It gives you a quick but powerful way to understand what you are bringing into the day and whether it will help or hurt your team. In high-octane environments, this tool becomes essential. You cannot lead a strong team from a drained state. You cannot coach someone effectively if your own energy is scattered. You cannot expect your team to be sharp if you are running on fumes. The audit lets you reorient yourself before your team ever sees you. Below is a full, robust version of the energy audit that leaders can use every morning, including the one you model as a leader. Step 1. Scan your state. Pause. Take 10 seconds and ask yourself the question leaders avoid the most. How am I actually doing right now? Not how you want to be doing. Not how you need to be doing. How you are actually doing. Ask yourself, am I calm or am I tense? Am I clear or am I distracted? Am I energized or am I depleted? Am I present or am I pulled mentally in 10 directions? Am I reacting or intentionally preparing? This is not emotion checking. This is leadership checking. Your team will feel whatever state you are in. That is why you must name it before you walk in the room. When I pause in the morning or before meetings and scan myself honestly, I can instantly tell if I am sharp enough to lead the way I expect from myself. This small pause has saved me from walking into meetings with the wrong energy more times than I can count. Step 2. Identify the source. Once you notice your state, find the source. Leaders need to know what is pulling at them. Ask yourself, what is weighing on me? What is distracting me? What is giving me energy? What is draining me? What am I anticipating today that might shift my tone? This step gives you something critical: clarity. You cannot shift your energy until you understand the pressure point behind it. In my role, the source of tension is rarely the team. It is usually operational, personal, or tied to a complex deal or decision. Naming that source prevents me from unconsciously passing that tension to my agents. The audit puts emotional ownership back where it belongs. Step 3. Adjust your internal settings. Once you understand where you are and why you're there, you adjust your settings based on the leader your team needs today. Examples. If you are tense, you slow your breathing and ground yourself. If you are scattered, you centralize priorities instead of multitasking. If you are drained, you build micro moments to reset before big conversations. If you are overwhelmed, you separate what is urgent from what is noise. If you are frustrated, you remove the emotion before addressing issues. Leadership is emotional weightlifting. The adjustment is how you get strong. My team trusts me because they know that even on tough days, I adjust myself before I bring energy to the room. They know I will not dump stress on them. They know I will not shift pressure to them that has nothing to do with them. That is part of why your leadership style works. You regulate before you lead. Step 4. Declare your intent for the day. This is the part most leaders never do, yet it is the most powerful. Set your intention, not in a motivational sense, in a leadership sense. Ask yourself, what energy do I want my team to feel from me today? Steady? Energized? Supportive? Sharp? strategic, calm, focused, uplifting. All of the above. When I walk into the day intentionally, the team feels it. The intention becomes the standard the day follows. You cannot always control the outcomes, but you can always control the tone you set. Declare the intent and carry it in. Step 5. Align your habits with your intent. This is where the energy audit becomes a performance tool. Your habits support your intention. If your intention is strong but your habits are weak, your energy will fall apart. Examples. I stay consistent in my workouts because they sharpen my mind. I drink my iced coffee not as a caffeine crutch, but as a ritual of readiness. I start my day with voices that elevate my thinking. I check my energy before I check metrics. I take rest days because a depleted leader forces a depleted team. Your habits shape your presence. Your presence shapes your team. That is the energy advantage. Step 6. Quick reset. Before every meeting, the energy audit is not only for mornings. It is for any moment your energy matters. Before any one-on-one. Before any tough conversation. Before any team meeting. Before any decision that impacts people. A 10-second reset is enough. I do this constantly. It keeps me sharp, present, and aligned with my team instead of reacting through the chaos of the day. A regulated leader is a high-performance leader. Step 7. Evaluate yourself at the end of the day. This is the part that compounds over time. Ask, did I model the energy I want my team to follow? Where did I lose presence? What threw me off? What did I handle well? What habits supported me? What habits dragged me down? This creates awareness. Awareness creates growth. Growth creates consistency. The energy audit is how you close the gap between who you want to be as a leader and who your team actually experiences every day. Step 8. Why the energy audit works. It works because it forces leaders to stop reacting and start leading with intention. It builds self-control, emotional discipline, and clarity. It helps leaders catch themselves before their energy damages the team. And it ensures your presence remains a tool of stability and momentum instead of stress and unpredictability. It also reflects exactly how you lead your team today. You scan yourself, regulate yourself, and show up sharp because the people who depend on you deserve your best. This section sets up the next section perfectly, because now we get to show what this looks like in high-octane environments that require leaders to be sharp every day. If you enjoyed this content, it came directly from my leadership book, Lead Like This: The Energy Advantage. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to join our leadership community as we continue to be the force for good in leadership.